number 2 couldn't be undid. 9 months later, delivery and it's one big. But this time it was an older dude. But the shit happened so fast, she barely know the dude. Damn, but we all make mistakes though. And the older we get, that's how mistakes go. So he claimed the baby, now with no money. He said shit was hard and his dollars was kinda funny. Real was feeling like that was strike 2. So when it rains and pours, that's just how life do. She was thinking about her childhood and how life flew. A daddy she always loved, but she never quite knew. This was before the bags and the cellulite grew. Other bitches in her shoe, no telling what they might do. You lose a lot of friends, they start to despite you. Passing judgment when they don't got the right to. And even though I love the gangsters, the same for the gangsters. I remember you no matter how big the fame gets. Paint a perfect picture, baby you can frame this. As long as I'm slapping, you will never be nameless. While I was robbing, you did things that was shameless. Both products of our environment, we was blameless. They deserve better, those women who raised men. Who went out of town with us in that day's end. The ones we leave on the streets when them days in. Got slammed right with us when the feds blaze in. Not only men is going through it on the wild turf, but the women too. Add that to the childbirth. Kids raising kids, not knowing what a child worth. How you walk in they shoes when every mile hurt. Turn down the nigga, now you can't get respect from him. Think you should fuck just cause you got a check from him. It's bad, ask him where is his pad. Them broke niggas always bitter and it's sad. So what they done to you, they done to me, they done to us. So when I speak of real niggas, just know you one of us. Yes.
A minute and listen to this flashback of the Black by Demand radio show.
So they said she wouldn't, so they didn't know if she had a weapon. So it's just a mess. So yeah, you do have to have these discussions with your children.
You do, and you have to make them aware of that there is an enemy out there. Every time the police pull you over, or every time you have an interaction with the police as a black person, you are at risk of being in front of your enemy. Hopefully, it's not a police officer that wants to demonstrate that he's your enemy, but we all see.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're trying to figure out where the sound is going in the humming. So I'm sorry if you all hear humming. You gotta move it away from your pocket, Mark. Oh no. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. My name is T, the Busy Bee.
I'm your boy, Skylyne Mark.
And we are Skylyne Radio Show. As you see today, we have 2 out of the 4 guests with us today. Would you ladies like to introduce yourselves? We can start with my right.
Hi, I'm Rafaela Estrada. I'm excited to be here. I did not really prepare. I don't know what to prepare for.
There's no preparation.
I know,
you just
that's
keep
why
it 100
like,
and keep it moving.
Yeah, so I was like,
It's just a camera, it's not 50,000 people. It's 50,000 people behind me.
On the other side. He's setting you up.
No, I'm not. Look.
I should be used to our model, so
anyways.
I'm Quanique Bolling, which y'all can call me Nikki. I'm a makeup artist and a model.
Hi. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys.
And this is our producer.
So for those who always watch and there's like a voice that you don't know where it's coming from, it's Mr. Producer. Mr. Producer, sir, he definitely loves to engage on our show, which I do not mind because he is the best producer.
And if I look extra shiny tonight, yeah, it was 98 degrees. Heat index was like 101. So yes, I am melting.
He's
and I will probably be melting throughout the show.
Like the Wicked Witch of the West.
There's like 15 lights in here, so it's hot. Working on my tan while doing the radio show. On that note, since we're talking about the weather, ladies, did y'all see the forecast for this weekend?
Cold.
It's officially
fall.
Get your hoodies out.
Oh, good.
It was 98, 101 the heat index today.
Yep.
Saturday's high projected is 65.
Okay, see, I sort of trust the meteorologists because we've had such a bad track with them, and that's something I like to swing it. Wear a hoodie, wear something underneath, take the hoodie off.
Yes, or just wear a long sleeve shirt
and a hoodie. Because they say it's not gonna rain, but it might rain.
Yeah. See, that's the other
what
thing.
I'm saying.
That's the other thing with weather. Like, it'll be like, oh, it's not gonna rain today. Oh no, it's gonna pour down today, and it does nothing.
They change it last minute. And you're
I remember one day it was supposed to rain, so like I fully closed. It was in the summer, so it's hot. I fully closed myself because the rain, it gets all messy. Then you gotta where I was working, I had to walk to the metro, so I have to walk through the rain, even though I had an umbrella.
You get soaked with the umbrella, still
yes.
with that kind of rain. Was it this
if
year?
If it's blowing, umbrella ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Nope. Yeah, it doesn't. The last time it was soaked up to my knees. That was crazy. Okay, so can we do a temperature check for the week? Our weeks are usually from Wednesdays to Wednesdays because our show's every Wednesday. So we usually start from the beginning and ask, how has your week been? I wanted to say, how are you today? But that wasn't the question. It's how has your week been?
How's your week been? We'll let you start.
Okay, my week has been tiresome. Dealing with a 2-year-old at home and really trying to keep my career on track.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, my week. Look.
That it?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's most of my life.
Getting some photo shoots in there in between time.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lot in.
Yeah, schedule.
Look, the weather's getting ready to get right.
And how is your week been?
So bad. See, my weekend was a little chill, more chill than normal, only because I was recovering from an ER visit last week. So anyways, I tried to balance it out and relax, but everything keeps coming at me and says, go, go, go. Like, I'm an Energizer bunny. We don't do those commercials anymore. Do you see those commercials around? No. Do I look like a rabbit? No.
You cute like one.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for that. That was really cute.
Gotta be humorous sometimes.
Right.
Look, after the day I had with AT&T, trying to get back into my composure because I had to come all the way out my composure. But anyways.
I wanted to ask you how your week was, but...
Oh, my week has been fabulous.
All right.
Until that 10 minutes of BS. Because what I don't appreciate, I know there's a couple clouds in the sky, but don't do that on my booth and say it's a rainstorm. Because the land is dry.
Okay. All right, guys. That happened really fast, and we are on our way to our first break. Make sure you guys tune in on Be Exposed Radio every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. so that you all can watch Skylyne Radio Show on Be Exposed Radio.com.
Skylyne.
was the one for me. Ever since then, we been vibing on some chemistry. It's just a matter of time. I know she feeling my vibe. I got the keys to the ride. She put her hands on my thigh. She got that look in her eye. SL what I'm riding. Royalty, call me highness. All day and overnighted. Cause it's crunch time when I'm grinding. This Adderall got me nauseous. Proceed with caution. Tired of lanes, I'm exhausted. Poppin' Zanny Zan, sipping out the faucet. I'm confused, don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what I'm doing? Got me going where the I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. Wait, where I'm going? Wait, where I'm going? Out of space where I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. I'll be up in the way. 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 Running on my face. Gucci guilty on my face. I'll be up in the way. 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 Can I talk to you? I've been working hard. I've been up all night. I just been so high. I feel nothing off the sands. Withdrawals killing me. I need something to sleep. Need you on top of me. I need to get high.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange radio show.
Any trouble, because I get into any trouble, but I had a problem that this then became a discussion at that workplace environment. Now, the discussion was I should have been more sensitive. In what way was my first response? And I guess when I had to meet with...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Skylyne Radio Show. I'm your host, Skylyne Mark.
I'm T, the busy bee. She ain't that busy. Not today. It's hot. I'm probably about to have a heat flash.
I'm over here
dressed.
What the hell?
Come on.
It's
my
the 1
friend.
year anniversary of our show.
It is. I haven't.
Exactly.
We made it a whole year.
A year. This is our 53rd week.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who has been tuning in and has been loyal to watching our shows every week that we are on. There's been a couple weeks where we missed a couple shows, but you know, that's normal.
I think we only missed 1 or 2 shows. I missed 2 shows. I think you missed 3. Our previous co-host, she's always here in spirit. What's up, Fawn? We love you. We can't wait for you to come back. And we can't announce it because that show is gonna be absolutely incredible. With that lineup, yeah, it's gonna be incredible.
Like, now I want to know. You can't do that.
Right.
To people.
He always does that. He always does that. You just gotta live with it. You just gotta go with
it. Let's just say it's gonna be a celebrity style lineup. So with bringing Fawn back and she agreeing to come back for bare minimum 1 show, I told her, I got you. We're gonna have you for this show because that's gonna be the last show
The finale.
of the finale of our celebration month.
Okay.
And when I say it's gonna be lit,
lit,
yo,
lit.
Our special guests aren't special guests. They're all 3 of them are celebrities. Whether they're local or not, they're all celebrity status guests. So I was like, you know what? If we bring in Fawn back for 1 show, that's gonna be the show we bring her back for. Told you I got you, Fawn. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We miss you. Anytime you want to come back for a this or that, a pop up, let me know. Let T know. We got you. You always. This is still your part of your house too. It's a 3-peat right here.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into the interviews today because we have 2 people. So this is gonna be kind of cool to see how we do this time.
All right.
The first question I have is to tell the audience. I was about to say tell me, but tell the audience about your journey in about 3 minutes or less.
Okay.
Brief bio.
Brief bio.
Yes.
Let's start there first.
Rafaela. I love your name, by the way.
Thank you. My mom was being unique, and yeah, that's her uniqueness. That's it. But I had a hard time with that name growing up, you know, and still today, still sometimes, you know, the Ninja Turtle jokes, which I've come to love. I was born before they actually hit the screens. So, but anyways, I'm 36 years old. I served in the military. I've traveled this world. Both my parents were Army, and I married a soldier. But my life has been, you know, difficult. I've been sick all my life, and I have a mom that, you know, did the best with what she knew how to do and what she could understand. And they had the saying in the military back then, in the armies in the 80s, if you're not bleeding, you're not dying. So that's something that she would brush off some of my symptoms, and that's something I like to educate parents on. Listening to your children. If they say they have an ache, they might have something more than an ache. You know, don't go ballistic and get on the internet. You know, just, you know, watch them closely and take them as they're growing, because your bones aren't supposed to ache like that. You know, you're not supposed to feel like you're being stabbed as a child and have migraines as a child. So all these things are my base foundation for actually going into the medical field and helping others as best as I could. While I've been pregnant 13 times, you know, I have 2 living children, I have 1 stillbirth, you know, some close to being classified as stillbirths, but that kind of pregnancy wears a woman's body down. It is the most blessed thing that you can do is give life, because that's a choice. But there are so many that struggle, you know, through these silent things and not talking about. If you had 1 miscarriage, that's still a loss. That's still your loss. And I tend to talk about uncomfortable issues because it's something that we don't talk about. So in that, I'm an educator. That's my basis. I like to model. That's something I do for fun. I have multiple sclerosis. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. What the fuck is that? Excuse me. Was I supposed to? Am I?
No.
Okay. Boom. Thank you. But anyways, I'm riddled with so many things that I have attempted suicide, and thank goodness that didn't happen, but those thoughts are still there. But I like to speak out to help someone else. If you just browse my pages, then you'll see.
You have one life. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You can't help everyone. It's like me and T always say. We don't do what we do with the foundation, with giving back to the community of homeless men, women, and children in Baltimore and DC. Mm-hmm. Or if she goes on vacation, I go on vacation, or with me, her, and Kiera with the Skylyne Foundation going to St. Thomas in 2 weeks. We're going to be there for rest, relaxation. We will be working. We will be hosting parties and a radio show. But we're also going to do a Feed the Homeless charity event. Because everywhere we go, individually or company, we have to give back to everywhere we go. Because that's the only way we're going to grow outside of our element. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say with you saying, you know, aches and pains, I need to go to the doctor. Because I don't know what's on this side of your head behind your ear and this side of your head behind your ear. But I've noticed in the last 3 days when I have my glasses on, I ache. And it's like a knife piercing pain. So we'll talk about that when we come back from paying these bills. Because if we don't pay these bills, we ain't got no show. BeExposedRadio.com. Skylyne.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go. Nigga, chose by another nigga, bitch. Damn, this chopper got 50 round clip. So this Molly and the syrup got me geeking, shorty. Ain't know I popped them Xannies, had them sleeping on me. Love in a hood full of hate. Pray to God that he open up them gates. Rest in peace to Freddie Gray and Lil Scooter. Putting on for our city, watch his door. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate.
Thought you was gonna have my money today.
Man, it is what it is.
Then last week you told me your wife was cooking.
Man, it is what it is.
Then again, I don't think I want your wife cooking because you don't like it.
Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio. It is what it is, 9/11.
Are they ready to? I know they're not ready to accept it, but yeah, exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, how many of them are really ready to think about it like that?
None.
You know, like
I think the problem is
like
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hold on, don't do that to me.
And we are back. We are definitely back. That's why I said and like that. But I believe she whispered that her football team was the Cowboys.
No.
The Packers. That's why I said who.
You say what you want about my quarterback. What quarterback has been straight playing like trash this
year. You know what?
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on the sports talk. We're gonna wait on the sports talk.
We'll save that for
later.
Yeah.
And
way later.
Nikki, would you like to tell us about your journey?
Yes. So I started modeling when I was 15 years old. It was kind of hard because I was driving back and forth to Virginia every weekend.
Wow.
Oh God.
It's 99 Modeling Agency.
99?
Where you had your party at? What's
That's Tyson's, but it's probably
Corner?
No, it wasn't there.
No,
it's probably further.
It's Leesburg. It's Leesburg.
Okay.
Because I go there. Go ahead.
But it was hard because I couldn't get someone to drive me out there, and I was 15. Like I couldn't drive. So once the transportation stopped, I had to leave. Then I had my daughter, and it was hard for me to get back into the modeling agency with a newborn. So once she turned 1, I got back into it, and I kept going. I kept striving for it, and now I'm doing really good at it, and I'm booking a whole lot of shoots, working with different photographers, promoting myself, and not letting anything stop me, not even my family.
Aww. You better. How old? Do you mind if I ask you how old you are?
Now.
You're 18.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
She's only 18, guys.
You want to say it or you want me to say it?
What?
I'm proud of you, sweetheart.
I said that.
Right.
You be doing it. She be getting that in.
Yeah, she does.
She does.
I wonder
Every
how
month at Graffiti Warehouse, she gets it
poses.
in. My hand's down to you. Because you're not letting nothing hold you back. You're not.
The last shoot that I did with y'all was my most fun one yet.
Really?
I can tell you had more fun.
And it disappointed a lot of my family. I got called a lot of names, almost got put out, and now I'm working on getting my own apartment.
Good for you.
Don't let them hold you back.
It's not.
Good for you.
Because at the end of the day, we're not going to talk this, that, whatever, the third, but at the end of the day, don't let them hold you back. Don't let them discourage you. You keep striving for what you want.
I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
I never would have expected 18. I know I look young.
How old did you think I was?
I don't know. Not 18. Maybe older. Yeah, maybe older.
Yeah.
When she's out there, she does not come across like she's 18. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna have to take you down to DC and get you signed, walk you in the door. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll do a walk. We'll do a walk. Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from here, Baltimore, Maryland.
Where are you originally from?
Well, that's a long story.
Military.
Military.
Oh yeah, you're a military brat. Never mind.
That's where I was born.
Right. Where did you live the longest?
Where I lived the longest, Maryland.
Okay. She's a Maryland baby, y'all. She's a Maryland baby.
By way of Fort Knox.
Yeah.
It's something about Maryland because I've lived here the longest too.
Yeah, I actually went to college in Alabama, and after at the end of my 3rd year, I confirmed out it was a lot going on, but what did it for me was a tornado, and I was like, Mom, I'm on the way home. I'll be home. You know, I'm gonna finish out my senior year, and I'm coming home. I don't need to be down here. This weather is not for me. These people are not for me. I need a stress reliever. I need to get away from them. It was, you know, college life is just be so chaotic, especially when you're at like a small school. And then, you know, I came home. I haven't left yet. So.
What school did you go to?
Stillman College in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Okay. Wow. I know.
Yes.
I know. I went to Meridian High for my last 2 years. Meridian High, Mississippi, for my last 2 years of high school. And as soon as I could take off, I was gone. Yes, I could not do it from living city life to
the suburbs.
Oh no, country. We lived on a dirt road.
Oh no.
We did live on that dirt road.
Oh no.
That's why you so country.
I can be. Go straight down the street. Come on.
Right.
But yeah, you know, it was just too slow for me, and I was already a teenager. I was already established as a city folk, and they told me I came from England. Was one of them, was the Trinidad or whatever, or some kind of one of the islands where they speak British English. No, in the Caribbean.
The Caribbean, You got the U.S. Virgin Islands, and then you got the
U.S. Virgin Islands. I believe
it's on the other side of the world.
That's what they were asking me.
If you was from the U.S.
If I was from England, because they thought I had a British accent.
What is it, the U.S. Virgin Islands?
Wow. I was a teenager. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about, so I was like, I'm just speaking regular English.
Yeah, they used to tell me I had an accent when I was in the South too. One thing that I never lost though, I was never able to like adapt to the culture. So I used some of their slang, but I still kept my DC accent.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing that's gonna stay. And when I came home, I was still that DC girl. DC is not country. What are you talking about?
DC is not. It's not really. Oh.
I was talking to the producer. But DC is not country to me.
DC ain't country.
No, it's not.
No. I loved it. I definitely loved DC though. I definitely like being back home. Have you lived anywhere else outside of Maryland? Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
Because she's only 18, right?
Because we're going to make that happen. That's right.
That's the plan.
Right. When you started your journey in 15, what gave you the motivation to start?
I grew up watching America's Next Top Model. I love Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell. Yes.
I used to always tell young girls, if you want to learn anything about the business, don't listen to whoever you're talking to behind closed doors. Watch TV. Tyra Banks is going to teach you how to kick these doors down. Look at Eva Bigford. Now, granted, she's not Bigford no more. I think she's married. I don't know what her last name is, but
not sure.
She's still pretty.
Was she 5'0" and she's one of the biggest fashion models of our time right now. What she's doing now, I don't know, but Tyra Banks helped her kick them doors down for short women. You know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing.
Of course.
Can't nobody stop you but you. Believe that.
So you used to watch American Next Top Model, and then you were like, you know what, I can do this.
I always picture myself on the show. Like, I see myself being a model in a long-term career.
I could tell in some of your poses. I really could.
I want to see your poses. Where are these graffiti pictures?
I shouldn't bring one of the pictures up.
No, I don't want to come out. I said, where's the pictures?
You gotta come out. I'm next one. You have to come out.
Look,
Trying to tell you.
Maybe. I got money to make though. Maybe. That's why I don't be there. Because I have money to make.
Morgan's Homecoming, I'm going to be limited time. 12 to 2, that's all I'm putting in. Then I'm going to Northwood Shopping Center.
Thank you to my Erky people and my cousin that's watching.
Because
yes, you can
we
actually
got food to eat and drinks to drink. Because the turn up, what is going to be?
Here's one from the last shoot. Now you have to come out because we have a lot of fun.
Who is that?
One of the other models and me.
Okay. That's probably why they was mad, but that was cute. Hold on, we're gonna look at the videos. We're gonna look at the photos. We're gonna look at all. We're gonna look at the photos. We're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that during break because we have to keep this interview going.
We can't show nothing.
Else we're gonna sit here and talk like we're not even on camera all day long. So, for you, what was your motivation to get started with modeling as well?
It's something I've always wanted to do. Iman, she was my motivator from my age group. Someone I looked up to, powerful, strong, was business minded from the get-go. But then life got in the way and I was told not to pursue it. And of course I want to please people and get that degree. And then 9/11 happened and I was in the military and life got going more so for me.
Oh, it got real fast, real quick.
Yep. So my life veered off, and when I got sick.
Did you get deployed?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for your service.
My pleasure.
Respect.
It's my pleasure.
To all military, police, firefighters, EMS, first responders, much respect.
And teachers.
Teachers,
yes.
Educators.
All day.
Yes, 100.
Because they don't ever get it, but we'll give it to them. We've had teachers on the show.
Really?
Elementary school teachers.
I know a principal that needs to be on this show.
Bring her. We want her. Let's get it.
Nice. We'll set that up.
Y'all ever heard of the elementary school rapping teacher? Yeah, we had her on the show too.
Really? The one that lined the kids up?
Miss Alexander?
Oh, what?
Yes. We have all types
I'm
of
gonna
different
have to
connections.
backtrack and watch all your shows.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Yes.
Yeah.
We always have someone interesting on the show. Always. That's what keeps us going. That's why we stay here.
Yes.
That's why our ratings are still high.
Yes. Okay.
I want to know what celebrity show got coming up.
Yes. Don't have me stalking out here. Trying to get you.
Somebody be coming to every single show.
In a hoodie.
Right. So after the military, what happened?
Well, I got pregnant while I was in the military, and I had my first was stillbirth, and then I had a miscarriage after that, and then the doctors told me I could never have children. So, and they're quick to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
They're quick to do. So I was like, okay, I'm good. I went through my alcoholic phase for about 2 years, and then I met my ex-husband, and I was like, well, I'm really liking him. Well, I was told I can't have any kids, and I wasn't thinking about being safe. Of course, I was not. And then I got pregnant with my son, and I said, I'm going to keep this baby in no matter what. They tried to make me do log PT.
What's a log PT?
Log, where you roll logs.
Military.
During your PT is physical training, and they have this one that's log PT. They find big logs, and we all have to roll them up and do sit-ups. Mm-hmm. And I told my sergeant at the time, I'm pregnant. And when you say you're pregnant, they think it's an excuse of getting out.
They look down on you.
Yes, they do. And so I said, no, I'm pregnant. You didn't see me throwing up in formation this morning? And everyone was laughing at me because they thought I was drunk, but I was throwing up because I was pregnant. So, yeah, that was the start of a new life. I married that man. I married him. I had another child, but we actually tried to have more children, and then yeah, nothing else. I am fertile myrtle. It will happen, but it will not stay.
And I salute you because you were strong.
I can only. Look.
It was the fertile myrtle. It did it for me.
I'm glad that you can actually joke about it.
Now I can. I still cry.
Because it sounds so depressing. Like, oh yeah, I can get pregnant. I just can't keep it. That's gotta be hard on a woman.
Yeah, well, you know,
Losing a
even
child
that
takes a piece of you every time.
Yeah, yes it does. It does.
Once. Hope to never go through it again.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole abortion thing. I'm like, you're canceling that child, but you're canceling a piece of you. Like, I only had one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. My son will be 18 December 1st. I've had custody for 16 and a half years. And I look at him every day, and I'm thankful. Did I ever want a child out of wedlock? No, that's not how I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
Did I want the child with the individual that I had the child with? No.
Mm-hmm.
Because that wasn't my idealistic partner, because we were on the down and outs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I can't deny her, because then I deny my child.
Mm-hmm.
And we're cool. We're civilized. We can talk. And I'm grateful that she's the mother of my child. And I have to say that. I don't know where I'm going Not trying to get too personal.
No, it's okay.
And I'm not trying to make it about me, but
He's taking us to break. About 30 seconds.
It's kids change you. You know what I'm saying? I know mine did. I was out there. I was in the streets. Nothing crazy. I was hanging out 24/7, 7 days a week. Yeah, I was in the streets.
Yeah.
My child slowed me down, and I'm thankful to God every day that I have a child, because I had to grow up and I had to buckle down and learn some type of adult responsibilities. You know, people say, "Oh, it's hard out here being an adult." Until you have kids as an adult, you have no idea how hard it is to be an adult. And on that note, we go on a break. BigExposedRadio.com. Skylyne.
For shiny things, I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you'll get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. What you up, you gotta go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. Exactly. Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue, and she wants to be this.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we are back once again. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're here. We have another short segment again because it's almost at the top of the hour. Again, like I said, it's the fastest 2 hours of your life. It's 8:50 already.
And they were like, word?
But it's still the fastest 2 hours of your life.
Yes.
In this moment, would you like to give any events that you're doing at this time or around this time that you have coming up? You can tell the audience. And then you can drop any of the links to anything so that they can come out as well.
Well, I don't have too much going on right now. The summer, I was packed this summer. I'm only doing one event, which is the modeling event at Graffiti Warehouse. Oh, I'm going to October 12th from 12 to 6 p.m. And I totally forgot. I'm going to a fashion show. Diamonds, and on the 14th, I'm going to a Diamonds and Denim Extravaganza fashion show. And that's from 6 to 8 p.m. And I actually modeled for them. I did a casting for them, and they asked me to come see their show. So I'm going to go ahead and support. That's in DC, at the Plum Gar Community Recreation Center.
Say that again 3 times.
Plum Gar. What? Community.
Don't do it 3 times.
Don't ask me to do something.
Don't do it 3 times. I'll give you a break.
I'm going to be doing that and supporting our modeling community and the models that worked hard, because it's very difficult being a model. It really is. You have to act. Can't really be yourself. Smile when you don't want to smile. So, and not trip and fall. But
you gotta frown more than smile.
Yeah. You have to get in a different.
You gotta have more natural looks versus. I don't want to say phony.
Yeah.
But smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just don't look real.
It doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, we've all done photo shoots together, and working with you, it was a tidbit. We ain't really get it in. Working with you and Bubbles, phenomenal. Like,
Bubbles, wish she was here.
When a photographer doesn't have to tell you what to do, you can have so much fun in a photo shoot. Trust me. When a model just takes charge, and especially if working with you, working with Bubbles, working with you, you know, if the chemistry is right, you get it. Whisper something, I whisper something, and we get that shot. It's dynamite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we get it. You gotta come out, yo.
Yes, please do.
I'm trying to tell you. I've been trying to get her out for like 6 months.
I use Saturdays to make money. Okay?
Can you do 30 minutes and stop by?
I'm not going to come all the way from Baltimore, from DC to Baltimore for 30 minutes. I'm not doing it. I'm not coming for an hour.
It'll be the best 30 minutes.
Right? You have to see the warehouse with everyone in there and just the energy, and I mean, you got to see it.
Okay.
Free,
in the
fun,
future.
it's comfortable.
I put it on a to-do list.
Okay, thank
Just
you.
for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Before it gets cold.
And Nikki, do you have any events coming up?
Just a whole lot of photo shoots, and of course, every single graffiti warehouse shoot. And I want to say to a lot of models, step out your comfort zone sometimes. Even if you don't want to all the time, it's fun. And you don't always have to be tense. Take charge during the shoot, like Mark said. Just be comfortable and find your comfort zone no matter who you're shooting with.
Once you find your comfort zone with that photographer, everything else just works out. But you gotta find your comfort zone within that photographer. And if I have to name 3 photographers, ladies, can I name drop? Because we don't name drop. So can I name drop?
Yes.
Of course.
Robert Jacobs, Trina, I don't know her.
United Vigor.
I don't know her.
What is it?
United Vigor.
United Vigor. Trina, United Vigor. What's up, sis? Johnny. Yo, trying to tell you, you work with any of those 3 photographers, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Trust me.
And your pictures will be fire.
Yes. Because I do. Nothing to take away from any other photographer there.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. If they want a quick shot, a couple different shoots, I got you. But you're not gonna be my first phone call, because I got my 3 photographers that I love dearly, and they're my go-to photographers. Robert Jacobs, of course, naturally.
Yes.
I've known him like 5-6 years, if not longer. You can quote me. If I'm wrong, Rob, let me know. Has it been 5-6 years or has it been longer?
Can I just say, his motion photography,
30 seconds.
It's
nice.
It's crazy. I come out there. I'm trying to tell you. Huh. How did I go back and start doing these photo shoots again? Rob. You'd be like, nah, I'm not doing that. Before you know it, you will be in front of Rob's camera.
Break.
And you'd be like, yo, I'm having so much fun. Am I lying?
No,
Not at all.
No.
Oh my
Not at all.
God. So, once again, we gotta take this break. And I'm glad because I gotta run out of the room real quick. Big Exposed Radio. Tune in every Wednesday, 8 to 10. This is how we get it in.
You a rapper now?
What plan?
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. You feel alone even though the people surround you. Popping pills every night even though you know.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm gonna make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on have and have-nots to be like 5% shorter each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to pick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season. But I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back, and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So, now according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to a pretty cut and dry response to the rumors about him and Oprah. Here's what he says. It's completely false.
What was that? That was your Tyler Perry impression? Oh God! What?
That was my Medea voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is accurate in this article except for mine and Oprah's names. That's what he said. I mean, you see what I mean? You gotta stick around. I mean, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I mean, they pay us to do this. So we go off every week right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we are back once again. Mark just be doing whatever he wants, man. I swear he does whatever he wants. We are back once again, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to Be Exposed Radio. We are at the top of the hour. My name is T, the Busy Bee.
I'm your boy Skylyne Mark that does what I want to do, and I make up the rules as I go, as they say. I don't.
And
but, hey, it be what it be.
It be what it be. And we have 2 lovely guests with us today, Miss Rafaela and Miss Nikki.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, right back into this interview. So one of the questions that we asked, and which you answered before that part, but it's fine, girl, because you go on and drop them gems all you need to. What advice do you give any model out there? What advice do you give anyone who has a journey similar to yours and is a model? How about that?
Okay.
Because your journey is...
Yeah. Well, from the medical side, definitely find a plan that you can work for to be as strong as you will look in the cameras, because that's... No matter what size, I was 280 pounds, 163 now, and my journey is still not over. So as I look from photo to photo, you have to look at how confident you are in yourself. And with that, you have to still maintain physical activity, because that keeps your confidence up. When you see photos from month to month and see that you look better. I'm a curvy model. I can't hide it. I'm a curvy model. And I'll never look like a skinny model. And that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the best version of myself. So if you focus on that best version of you, you can top the charts.
God is fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I commend you. And I have nothing but love and respect for you, because you're doing it. Throughout all your personal issues and health issues and diversities, you don't let it hold you back. Whereas the average person, they wouldn't make it. Oh, I gotta give up. I can't do it. You keep striving. So we started a series last winter, early spring, a 15-week series that catered to today's career women. And through that series on the show, we started events titled Today's Career Women Networking and Social Gatherings.
Mm-hmm.
You are that woman, because you keep striving. You know what I mean? You've got to the top of the ladder. Give me another one. This one wasn't that tall. You keep going. You've reached the sky. All right, I'm here, but I'm not done. I want to keep reaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love you. I love you. I love everything about you, because you don't put up a front. You don't make excuses. You just go out there and you do it. You know what I mean? You're an inspiration to the next round that are coming up behind you, including you.
Thank you. She's so cute. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
She's so
And you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
And you're just at the beginning of your journey, like.
I see a lot in you at a young age.
I'm excited.
So keep doing what you're doing, because can't nobody hold you down but you. Keep doing what you do, because I'm proud of you. You are today's career woman.
Thank you. Thank you.
God is fabulous.
God is. I will say this, and it will be very short. I have, passed before and come back, and everyone needs to understand the next moment is never ours.
It really
Truly understand the next moment is never ours, and that live life as happy and as fully as you can in the moment. Yes, make plans. Yes, do those things, but do what you want to do. Love yourself. No one else can love you more. I don't care who they are. No one else can love you more.
You're not guaranteed or promised the next moment.
So that's why I see such greatness from you, and how you didn't let having a child stop you.
That's right.
And don't let anyone tell you what to do, because you are a grown woman. You're a grown woman. You're a mother, and you need to be respected as such.
Yeah, I feel like no matter what age, once you become a mom, like the age spectrum kind of just gets thrown out the window, because now you're an adult. Like
you're doing more adult things than most adults without kids. You're doing it. I'm proud of you. Keep striving, because you're gonna get there. Because you don't take no for an answer, and that's what I love about you.
So my next.
A lot of fun to work with.
So my next.
All three of y'all are.
So my next question. I had to see who's gonna cut me off again, and I figured if I let the show out longer, he'll realize that I was talking. Then it'll work. Yeah.
Should have rung the bell.
I wasn't gonna ring the bell for that. We're not gonna over excessive use the bell. That's why they always took the bell away from us the last time we came. Before we actually started our show. Shouts out to Miss Naomi. Thank you, because without her, we would not be here.
We love you. We thank you. We could not have done this without you and your blessings.
Yes. So my next question that I wanted to ask, because you actually touched on it, which was like kind of crazy, like the chemistry around the table is kind of cool, is what hurdles have you personally faced and how have you overcame them? I'm going to start with Nikki this time.
Well, once again, it's the family situation. No one likes the pictures. I get called a lot of names, but I don't let it stop me. I keep working, because this is what I love. And this is what's going to take care of me and my daughter, and this is what's fun to me. For me to look at a TV screen and see a model and I see myself, nothing to stop me from getting to it.
She's so passionate.
Determined.
Yes.
Yes.
Young and determined. You better be ambitious. Go listen to Ambitious. I think it's just Ambitious by Wale. It's gonna make you feel good on the inside. I'm sorry. And you, Miss Rafaela.
Can't nobody hold you back.
Can you repeat the question?
What hurdles have you personally overcame, or what hurdles have you personally had, and how have you overcame them?
I have so many, but I have to say I've survived childhood. Serious. I grew up in an abusive home, physically, verbally, all of that. My dad tried to kill my mom. So, and you know, there was plenty of I dropped them balls. It's coming out in the book.
Yeah. You're writing
my
a book?
family, yes. My family is not.
We're gonna talk about the book too.
Yeah. My family is not gonna like it. They're gonna think I'm snitching, but I'm telling my version of a story from a child's perspective, in that aspect.
That's what's wrong with families nowadays.
They don't.
People keep secrets.
Secrets are bad.
Yes, they are.
Tell the truth. Have
Shame the
vomit of the
Don't
mouth.
take it to the-
Rather have vomit of the mouth than lying, because that's all a secret is.
Don't
It's
take
a
it to
lie.
the grave with you.
Yeah. But that's part of, I'm the oldest, and I had to, watch. I didn't have to, because I could have fended for myself. But, I had safe places for my brother and sister when things happen. And, it's still hard overcoming those memories. But I look at the fact that I made sure my children never saw or experienced anything like that. Nothing. I was homeless as a child. My mom and me and my brother and my sister slept in a car, and then we were in a shelter. So it's at making sure that people know. You have to know this is you never know who you walk past. Just be as kind as possible to others. You don't know what they're going through. Don't know where they have been, and respect your own journey.
Yeah. So for my personal hoarder, it's like nah. But yes. But honestly, I can agree to. I didn't realize, like, you don't realize the kind of environment you lived in until you get older and you get exposed. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know half the things that I was dealing with when I was a child was actually not supposed to happen in real life. Because, I'm walking around like, oh, this is normal. Everyone has this craziness. Mm-hmm. But then, you see other people who are just like, oh my God, that has never happened to me. And it's like, what? What do you mean that never happened to you? Like, how do you live through, normal? Like, how do you make it happen? But, you have to stay vigilant, you have to stay wise, you have to stay on top of it so that you don't get overwhelmed with what you have going on within your home. And sometimes it could be very overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Like, still to this day, even though I'm the oldest, I'm not living in my mom's house, mm-hmm. But I still catch heat. Mm-hmm. Like, first of all, I don't even live there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Why are you calling me? What are you yelling at me for this time? And it's like, it's just different things that happen that you really just have to be aware of. And even when you get older, you have to detangle all the tangled upness. Yes. If that makes sense. And it's a long journey. Yes, but when you realize that half the things that you did, you go through a mad, that you even went through it, you go through being angry with the person that you went through it with, you go through despising them. Mm-hmm.
Forgiving. If you should, forgive.
Yeah, that forgive and forget, man.
You can never forget. That's why it's so hard to forgive.
You can't forget, but you have to forgive people for yourself.
Yeah.
In order for you to move forward.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they say you
it's time for a break.
Forgive people in order to find it hard to forgive people. But in order to move forward in God's eyes, you have to forgive them. Okay. Eventually I'll forgive you, but I'm not going to forget. Once I wash my hands of you, I'm done. And that's just it. We are there. Right, T? The Busy Bee? You feeling better?
Like that.
You act like you are. That's a good thing. I love you. We're going to go pay these bills. I'm going to take us to break. We are a Skylyne radio show on Be Exposed Radio. What? What the hell?
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste. I've been bad, burned, then fucked over. But remain strong through the past over. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pan I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I beat the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator. But I can't save you, we too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry fakers, always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patience run there, yeah, nigga OT. Cause they wanna see me down like I'm NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me. Say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE.
Now listen to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is to be these bosses and how we conduct ourselves as business-minded individuals and just people in general. I let my gut, and if I call it gut or God or whatever, I'm led by that energy. I know where it comes from. I know where it's, taking me, and you have to figure out what is important to you, and don't play this game. It's a game that we've learned to play, this chess game, and life is not a chess game. Life is real, bones, flesh, blood, decisions.
Make sure you check out the Artist Exchange Show every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I didn't know we were coming back. I was so sorry. Oh, we are back. We are back again. Just as quick as the segment is just as quick as the break is. Again, you caught us actually having
a moment,
behind the scenes conversation.
I thought we were gonna pray.
We were trying to have a moment.
Right. I didn't even realize it until I heard the clapping in my ear. And I was like, oh, we got to get back into the show. Your journey is amazing. We're going to talk about this a little bit more, but we're going to do it off because it's some things I just really want to know.
Okay.
It's really a wow feature. You're so young. You just started, you don't understand. I really did not expect you to be 18 years old. But because you're 18 years old, it's like me looking at a toddler. Because you think those 18 years old, you experience life, baby. And you have a child, which means you experience life twice.
Yeah.
Okay? But
and your attitude changes.
From 18 up, it's only up. And you probably don't know where you're going to go, what you're going to do. You might feel blinded. You just go straight. Just keep going straight. You have so much ahead of you. I'm so proud of you because I didn't expect you to be 18. You're so cute. I don't know if you're really cute or if I'm just surprised at the fact that you're 18 and you're modeling and you're a mom. You're not letting anything stop you. And you're still making it work, which is the best thing in the world. I don't know how great your support system is, but it must be good if you're able to, balance, or it must be good enough.
Makes it happen.
You got a good support system.
Yep.
Hit me up anytime.
I will. If you're able to balance.
You got a phenomenal support team within the Skylyne brand.
Yes.
Always remember that. You can call me, you can call T, you can call Rafaela.
You better put that A on her name.
Bubbles, you can call John, Robert, Trina. Hey, I need to talk. I need to get away. It's nothing but a phone call.
Call me, beat me. If you want to reach me, where'd that come from? You don't know where that came from? That's Kim Possible. Oh, well, wait.
I remember Kim Possible, but not the song.
I don't know either one of them.
I feel
know about Kim Possible.
I don't.
You know about Kim Possible. High five over here. Boom. Kim Possible. She made everything possible. And not only did she make everything possible, she made you feel like you could run the world.
Yes.
Like you was just going to, boom, and Spider-Man's web was going to come out your arm. Or you were going to, it had lasers.
Is it like that?
It was a kids superhero show.
Yeah, she was a spy.
She was a spy.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You're going to know about Kim Possible today.
Yes, you are.
She was everything because she really made you feel like
she had her team.
It's almost like a cartoon version of Spy Kids.
Yeah. But it's better. Weird enough because
Look,
it was just a
my
kid.
My kids watched it, but they were too young because I was sitting there watching it.
See, but it's
I was so interested. Yeah, I was like,
I loved it. So, which leads me to my next question: who would you consider your superhero?
My superhero would be my daughter.
Oh.
Because she changed my life, and she changed the way I looked at life. And the way I push forward to my goals, I push harder now.
Because you know your daughter got to look up to you.
Because it's not all about you. It's all about that child. And as a real parent, that's how you look at life.
Yeah.
I need to slow down on what my interests are on a BS level. And I got to buckle down on my hustle. Because that's the only way I'm going to get through this with my child. Because at the end of the day, I don't want no one to say, oh, I helped you do that. No, you didn't. I did this by myself.
If you help me.
And as a man, I took over custody of my child by myself. Not because of the courts. Not because of this. Oh, did I mention I didn't get shower support? Yeah, I didn't get that either, ladies. So next time you want to say something derogatory about men ain't, I could have said it because you fouled me. Yeah.
Good time for the bell, right?
Check yourself, because not all men are bad, because I've had custody of my child for 16 and a half years. Not one time did I get any child support. Go out and get a job and support your child. You don't need no man to help you. I didn't need no woman to help me, and I did just fine. He was in sports, football, soccer, baseball, yeah. NBA style little league contract for basketball through a guy that played for the Wizards. Yeah, no support. So yeah, next time you want to say something about a man, check yourself, because that man might not be that bad. All right, I'm gonna get off my high horse.
Hot over there.
Boom. Okay. I was ready for him to get off his high horse. I was just waiting. Who would be considered your superhero?
I didn't really have anyone to look up to, but I read a lot growing up, and she did inspire me. Maya Angelou.
Go ahead, Maya. I hear a lot of that, especially from women. No, and not saying that's a bad thing, because it's not. You hear a lot from women for Maya Angelou than you do men on that leading man figure It don't matter where you come from, what you're about. Like I said, we don't name drop, but you see where I'm going and where I'm trying to go. But we're not gonna do that on this radio. When we go to break, oh yeah, we can break bread real quick. I commend women for looking at a leading woman from previous years and looking at their life. Okay, yeah, this, that, whatever, the third, and I'm a quote them. Fellas ain't quoting them real men that made movements in this country. I don't give two hoots nannies. White, black, green, blue, yellow. It don't matter. Let's go there for a minute.
Break.
We're gonna go to break though. See how easy that is? We'll finish that and we'll get real into it when we come back on Skylyne Radio Show at Be Exposed Radio. What?
This unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new. Take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't. Feels all from me. I know she couldn't. Feels all from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't. Feels all from me.
Listen to this flashback of Skylyne Radio Show.
So where we at? Where we talk about the effects and what's going on in these schools. And what people don't understand. Just real briefly, I just want to talk a little bit about what people say bullying is or is not. So bullying comes in many forms. It's a teasing, it's the cyberbullying, it's the texting, it's the phone calls, it's the posting of pictures and people's personal information to pretty much cause them harm, to have them feel insecure. It's the sex assaults that people actually put out there. There are physical assaults, and there are mental assaults and emotional assaults. And what I like to remind individuals that any aggressive behavior towards anyone that is unwanted and unwarranted in an individual asks you to stop. Let's stop there. Stop.
And they should be respecting that.
Respecting that and respecting yourself, because when you're able to respect another person, you're able to respect yourself. And the way that you're able to show that respect is that you know that you have a gift and you know you're uniquely made and that you matter, and then you also acknowledge that the next person beside you matters as well. You know? And we lose that sometimes. Bullying is a behavior that underestimates the lives and legacy of you. I'm sure when they was bullying me, and I'm sure when they was bullying you, they didn't understand who you're going to become later on. I didn't know.
Right, because I'm popping. I can't pop. All right, let me tell you, all those people who felt like they wanted to say whatever to me, look at me now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we are back once again. Mark was just about to give us a little bit of conversation about men's superheroes and women's superheroes.
Was I?
Yes.
Was I gonna do
That's what we were. You were talking about how women always have an ideal person, and it's crazy how often you hear Maya Angelou comes out of a woman's mouth as to someone who they look up to. And you were comparing that to men, but then we had to go to break, so here we are.
We don't name drop. So you're saying you want me name drop, and that's fine. And that's fine.
Okay.
You know,
Andre said name drop.
Look, it don't matter where you're from or what you're about, what the color of your skin is. You have a lot of leading men in this country. Now, let's go there. Because at the end of the day, everyone's attitude is, oh, this is a white man's country. No, it's not. It's not, by far. You have a lot of leading men, black and white, green and yellow, purple, orange, gold and silver. But you have some heavy hitters like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, my guy from Chi-Town, oh God, I can't think of his name, the Rainbow Coalition, Jesse Jackson.
Yes. Shouts out to our producer.
Shouts out to our producer because he's always right on point when we need an answer. We had a guest on the show and he had a t-shirt on when I was going through my recovery from surgery. May, June-ish. He had a t-shirt on, Make Chicago Great Again. Harold Washington. Shout out to Chicago because Harold Washington was the truth. Man, let me tell you.
Andre said something I wanted to make sure everyone heard.
Okay.
Our producer wanted to chime in on this as well. He stated that a lot of, like, women, we have a lot of different sheroes that has happened, but Maya Angelou specifically spoke to a whole culture of women and spoke out about a whole culture of women, which is why a lot of people are into Maya Angelou and look up to Maya Angelou. Is it Lou or Lo?
Maya Angelou.
Okay, so it is Lo, not Lou, because I would have said Maya Angelou. That doesn't even sound right. Yeah, I think it's either or too. But we're going to say Angela. We're going to stick to Angela.
Step on you can be in the background. Come on.
He got to make sure. It's hot in here.
It is. We need that door open.
Cool. So it's not just me.
No.
It's hot.
Open that door. It's hot.
So you were speaking on the men.
It's hot. We ain't supposed to do that.
Nah. You were speaking on the men. One person who I think, like, I can look up to and who I kind of appreciate on a men's spectrum, it's so cliche, but Obama. Like, I really appreciate what he did for America, for Black America, for the country, for the countries, you know, and every other place they have a chance, but being in America and becoming the first Black president, it was for 2 terms, not one.
Yeah.
Not one, but 2 terms. You know, you gave him a double whammy. He had never had any scandals. Let's not even talk about that orange man.
I had a permanent headache.
You ready for some realness? Watch this. Remember Obamacare?
Affordable
a lot
care.
of your restaurants and bars knocked you down to under 32 hours. So they didn't have to legally pay for benefits. Yeah, Obama got the last laugh because people grouped together against different various bars, restaurants, lounges, and filed class action lawsuits. We don't name drop, but I know someone that got a payout. I know a couple people that got a payout. In conversation today in Baltimore, not saying it was restaurants within the Baltimore City area, not saying it's Maryland, but the payouts are ridiculous.
I think
like, dang,
I think that with Obamacare in particular, yes, it was a whammy. It was like the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, okay, everyone gets health care now, but due to certain criteria, you can only get this, or you can have to pay this. You had to start paying for your health care before you actually receive the health care. You realize that's what really happens. A lot of people did have to, if you went over 32 hours, they did have to pay for health care, so they had to cut back doing that. But a lot, Medicaid became more accessible, which was great. Just don't have a job that offers you Medicare and think you're going to get, that offers you a Medicare provider and think you're going to get Medicaid, because that's just not going to work. That's it. They're going to tell you, go straight to your company.
Services. Go to your case manager.
No, they'll do that if you're not working. They'll tell you to go to your case manager.
Trust me.
But if you're working, you have to go through your company's health insurance in order to have insurance.
They have to have
that's if they are giving it to you.
Yeah.
A lot of them aren't trying to give it.
Well, if you work over 40 hours, you have to receive it.
I worked for Kaiser Permanente in the customer service as a customer service representative, and when open season started, we had to push plans and send everyone over to their hotline, depending on which state, and it hurt and helped so many. It hurt those that were not sick, that rarely go, and but it helped so many that were sick, or have children and need to afford insurance to cover everyone. Unfortunately, I got laid off for them. I had my stroke at their desk. Now they gotta pay me. So
workers' comp all the way. That's not funny. That's not funny. But that was the first thing.
And that's what
at the desk.
It's that serious, because it's like you say, oh well, they have to pay you for benefits if you're working 40 hours. That's why they knocked retail 10-15 years ago down to 32. You're considered full time.
Yep.
They don't legally have to pay you.
State law.
But when Obamacare went fully 100% into effect, they started knocking people down to 20, 30, 29, 28, 27, 25 hours.
But on a business standpoint, your overhead has to come from, you have to have some type of profit off of your overhead. Overhead meaning all your employees, all the supplies that you bring in, all the clothes that you bring in, like all of that, you have to have somewhere where there's a brink, and you have to stay within a certain profit. Like most times, any retail, any organization, they have to stay within 35%. Like their profit has to be 35% or higher. So
that's why they get
because of that,
they don't care.
It's not that they don't care. It was just harder for them to, because insurance went up. It went up. I get paid, and I spend weekly. I believe it's like $70 a week that comes out of my check for insurance.
Every year.
$70 every week.
Yep.
Every week. But I have insurance, and I can go whenever I need to.
Exactly.
So am I mad at it? Kind of. Is it accessible and I don't have to pay? Because when I didn't have insurance, I had to pay $125 to visit a doctor. Going to if I went to the ER, that bill was at least $1,500.
It was trash. It was that junk mail that came in.
Right. What is this? I don't want that.
This ER bill I got was $300. The most expensive I got, they admitted me because the dentist damn near killed me. And he tried to say, I don't know what that is. You might want to go to ER. And they said, yeah, you had about 72 hours to live, and you'd have been dead. That scar right there, yeah, you could see the inside of my mouth. A dentist did that. Last time I've been to a dentist? 12 years.
I wouldn't go
You should go get your teeth washed.
Yeah. Just like maybe a power clean, no tools in my mouth. I would have stipulations, going back into the, and find someone that you can trust and let them know up front that you were.
I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Give me some toothpaste, a toothbrush, some mouthwash.
Please see a dentist if you get an abscess.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have no teeth in the back of my mouth no more, so I can't get those.
You can still get an abscess.
I know.
Though,
I've
so.
had 3 of them.
Okay. She's like, what?
It's like pus in your mouth.
Oh yeah, when your jaw's like way out here, oh yeah, you better go to the hospital because you're a ticking time bomb. That abscess will kill you.
Gets into your
literally
bloodstream.
chemicals in your body that if it gets in your bloodstream because it's untreated, it will kill you.
Wow. That bacteria.
Ain't that a BI?
Yeah. Yep. Dental health.
I was gonna say something too.
And floss. That's what they tell you to do. That's what my dentist told me. I was like,
floss. I ain't flossing.
I have no
floss a day in my life.
I have no cavity.
I've always had good teeth, so I feel like though I need to go because sometimes I get a really bad sweet tooth, so I might have a cavity back there. Whoa. I hope not though.
That's what I was gonna say. Thanks, T. If you don't do anything to get your day started,
brush your teeth.
You have to brush your
teeth
and tongue
tongue.
Yes, she came and picked me up for Feed the Homeless in DC. She was like, Mark, you know you're driving, right? Oh, by the way, I forgot to brush my teeth before we left my house. So we got to stop by CVS. Is there a CVS around? Yeah, 2 minutes from my house.
Toothbrush?
Look.
Just a bottle of water and I'm good.
I got a little kid in my car.
$2.95. She was getting it in.
Yep.
Spinning it out the window. I was like, yo, are you serious? She was like, let me tell you something. I don't care if you forget to wash your armpits, this, that, whatever, and the third, in between this, that, front or back. What you cannot do is go out in public with that foul.
And you know it. If you can smell yourself, others can smell you.
Right, because you smell yourself first. Yes, I don't care what no one
you're
says.
Like, what is that?
You smell yourself first before you smell anybody else.
Thank you. You gotta go like this. And if you gotta do that, then you have to definitely take care of your problems. So, because other people will judge you based off of that alone and never want to talk to you again.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cool. Dang. He smelled good. He was cool. He was calm, collective, little flirtatious, but he was professional. But yo, his breath
smelled like a look. When it's look, I knew somebody. No name dropping, right?
Yeah, we don't name drop.
I knew somebody, and I had to deal with them on a daily basis at work.
And it had bad breath.
Yes. Oh yes. I worked in Germany. Yes, this person, did happen to smoke, and that didn't make anything better. But at least it kind of masked the decay because you can smell death, and it's just that bad. And I had to work with this person every time I saw, like this.
She said she got to smile back. She said she be like, hey.
Let me throw a name out there. A name. Hey, Hans.
Right. How are you?
How you doing? Let me check my razor because I had a flip phone. The razor flip phone. Let me send somebody a text. It took forever back then.
Right. You had to
space. I'm busy.
Have you ever had a phone like that? With
when I was 8, never again.
She make me feel so
old. We age ourselves.
Oh my God, we do.
But it's a blessing. It's a
blessing. Because black don't crack at all. Speaking of that, have you seen Sanaa Lathan? Even though I don't like her.
Yes.
She just went to jail. But we're not going to talk. Yeah, she's in jail right now. Domestic abuse.
Serious?
Yeah, domestic violence. You all
She
didn't
whooped
know that?
somebody's head?
Yeah.
Oh, she did a vice
versa.
Her husband. Oh, what? No, and they got kids. I do not approve.
Mr. Producer, I'm gonna need you to look that up. Hey man, that's my wife. Yo.
Thank you, because I didn't know what was going on. Yeah. Don't look. I mean, you can. It's on my page. Go to my Facebook. It's on my Facebook because I had to repost it because I was just like, what? We're actually almost close to a break,
Ladies,
which is why.
don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
With the, from the neck down.
Try to run the other way.
Body shots only.
Right.
Look.
Don't listen to us. Don't listen to us.
You watch Power?
All right, before we talk.
Did you see it this past week?
Nope. And hold on. Excuse me.
Did you record it?
We're going on break.
So you can still watch it. You just gotta look it up. Oh yeah. Did y'all see Power this week?
I don't know, but there's a break right here. So guys, we're gonna go on break, right? And then after this break, we'll be back for our last segment. Again, this is the fastest 2 hours of your life. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back as soon as we leave. It takes a couple minutes, so give us a second.
Only have this bitch jumping.
Okay. If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rebel.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell him where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell him where the cash. If you playing for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back. Yeah, I'm on dice, but ain't come for the crack. Drinking with uncle, we only do jack. How I'm alive, I thank God for that. Praying about it, things getting better. Open it up with my name on the letter. Why you crazy about it? Saying whatever, you shy to be you. You know you gotta be you. Sometimes I need privacy too. Yeah, you know I ride. You know I ride, and you know you ride for me too. Yeah, you know I. Look, you like getting that hit for real. When it's me and Murray, just us, we chill. I'm in a rush to get off to get you. Never ever had to floss to get you. Pay the dues that it cost to kiss you. Rug burns on the carpet with you.
Oh yeah. Come on, dog, throw this in there. Had to dedicate this to the homie out of New Orleans. Break. Said she wanna bump that. You wanna do it? Go ahead, do it.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
Real. Right. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to. If the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money comes.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're live? We're back?
We are.
And we are back.
Hey!
There she is. Where you go? You gotta finish it now. You got the floor.
Tune in.
No.
Hey, look. Hey, Shanata, Bubbles. Yeah. See all the excitement y'all missed? Hey, it is what it is. There's circumstances happen all the time. It is what it is. It's gonna be where it's gonna be, and there's nothing else we can do about it. We still love you. We definitely gotta get y'all on. I think our next available Wednesday is don't Don't quote me, but I think it's November 13th.
No. You don't even know how to count by sevens.
Look.
The 9th, after the 9th comes the 16th. After the 16th comes the 23rd, then the 30th. The next Wednesday is the 9th and the 16th.
Y'all can do the 23rd.
No.
We need 2 more guests. Just putting it out there. Then it can be a whole entire DC family affair.
No, this 23rd. Not
But other than that,
October.
If y'all wanted to do something together, the next available Wednesday is November 13th. So get at me, get at T, let us know what's up. Or, you know, since she's trying to take over, you can get at Lil Nikki.
That's gonna be your name, Lil Nikki.
She's trying to hold it down up in here.
Right,
And
she
she's
knew what to
doing a
do
good
and
job.
everything. She said, and we are back.
Look, without hesitation.
But again, so I have to recheck my comment about Skylyne Lathan. Apparently it did not happen, so I apologize for putting that out there.
Please don't sue us.
Yeah, don't do that, please. We're actually at the end of the show.
Wow.
Anyone else doesn't want it to end?
I
know, it happens so fast.
So many topics.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's
You definitely gotta come back.
Mm-hmm.
You
definitely
definitely
will.
gotta come back. Missing control over here.
Right?
Right.
Control. You a Janet
and
Jackson fan?
A little bit.
Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
I'm over you, Mark. I'm so over you. Would you all like to drop any of your social media information so that the followers can follow you?
All right. Well, I'll start with you can find me on Instagram at Roxy40. That's ROXIZ as in zebra 40. And Facebook, I am Rafaela Estrada, RAFAELA Estrada, like chips.
Like chips.
Yeah.
What's black chips?
Okay, y'all can reach me on Facebook at Quanique Bolling. That's spelled QUANIQUE. Bolling, BOLLING. Instagram _Nikki.D. That's NICKY.DEE.
And you can reach me at Sagna.
You might as well go ahead and tell them.
Right, I am.
Be the busy bee.
So yes, you want to follow me on Instagram. Follow TEY _ the busy bee. It's not Tay, it's T. My name is T Anna, not Tay Anna. Okay? T _
right.
the busy bee. Yes. Do you know how many people butcher my name? Do you know how many people actually call me Tay instead of Tiana? And then I go or T, and I go to like address them, and they're like, "Yeah, Tay." And it's just like, you know what? That's just gonna be my other name. Like that's my other alias. No.
T's
You have a
woman.
Shantae.
Tay's a dude.
You have a Taylor.
Why would you bring up Ashanti?
Because they're.
I didn't say Ashante.
But
I
the
said
Tay at the
Shantae.
Oh.
You should clean your ears.
Shantae is cool. I know a bartender. Hey, look, I know a bartender named Shantae. Make a bomb drink too. What's up, shorty? Don't say I never give you a shout out. You probably ain't even watching because you probably working. But next time I see you, I'll be like, yeah, go to the end of the show.
Drop names.
Yeah, I done shouted you out.
All right.
What's up, Mikey? What's up, Vinny? Dave and Buster's? What's up? Come on.
Trying. You just kept going. All right, guys, we have made it to the end of the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we are holding this whole 1 year anniversary series because it's been our 1 year starting today. We have 4 more weeks left. We're doing it all of October. So make sure you guys tune in. Yes, you can tap it. We are here. We did it. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud that we're still here. We're still doing it. Make sure you guys tune in on BeExposedRadio.com. Good night.
Bye.
Drinks up, shots down.
Lil Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'ma show these niggas what to do with one of your beats, man.